This video will show how to use the Add Edge Contours function in the post processor. I have this RF board that's going to go into a metal chassis with a lot of shielding walls. The interior of the board has cutouts for the walls, and the board edges also have a lot of cutouts. We'd like to build this board in a 5-up array, so that means we'll have to add contours and V-scores so that the boards can be removed from the array after assembly. By the way, Xpedition uses the word contour to describe milled contour or slot. So on this board you can see that there are some straight sections along all 4 sides. There will be a V-score on each side, but we also need to add contours for all the cutouts. You could do this by copying the board outline, expanding it, and then converting it into a contour. But for this number of cutouts and the complexity of the shapes, that would take a long time. So this function does it for you and makes the process relatively easy. To define the areas where the new contours will be, just draw closed shapes on any user layer. I've drawn them already on layer A22, so I'll turn it on now. You can see that I've drawn them to try and preserve as much of the straight parts of the edges as possible. This will make the array more rigid because more of the board edges will be connected to the rails through the V-scores. You can see that I've drawn rectangles, a circle, and a polygon. Any closed shape will work. Now I'll bring in the post processor window and press the Add Edge Contours to PCB button. I'll move the window out of the frame here so you can see what happens. By the way, you'll have to select the user layer objects before running the tool. It will only pick up the objects on the user layers, so if you have selected something else at the same time, don't worry. The next thing that will pop up is a small dialog asking you to select a drill or router bit that will be used to create the contours. I'll select a 0.062 contour for this example. After I select the tool and press OK, the contours will be added one by one inside each user layer shape.